This bridge was constructed with a 90-degree turn and got 7 engineers suspended and 2 companies blacklisted. As somebody who designs bridges every single day, this is probably the funniest thing that I've seen all year, but since there's already so many videos just blatantly roasting this, I'm gonna try and give my thoughts of what I think went wrong here as an engineer. The first thing that jumps out to me is this bridge is a flyover that crosses over a railroad. This obviously means there's some additional constraints here. Since trains are a little bit taller than semi-trucks, this bridge is gonna need a little bit more clearance off the ground. What that means is there's gonna be a limit to the depth of your structure that's actually holding up the bridge. And here in this photo, you can see it looks like they're using concrete beams, but because there's that limit to how big they can make their concrete beams, that means there's intrinsically going to be a limit to how strong their bridge is going to be and how long that bridge is going to be able to span over. Here I tried to draw a potential horizontal curve they could have taken over the railroad to give this bridge at least a decent turn angle. And even with this super sharp radius, I actually wasn't even able to connect to this closest pier, since you'd need that roadway to be tangent to the pier to have it actually connect properly. And to do that, you'd obviously need an even tighter radius than this. And as we talked about before, since this span is so much longer than what they have currently, they'll probably need to resize their beams, and once they do that, they probably won't have the needed vertical clearance. Meeting this requirement will obviously depend on how tall their piers currently are, but generally we don't design for too much over the minimum. And if that's the case, I don't really think any retrofits are going to be possible here. They'll probably just have to tear down this pier and this portion of the flyover and redesign and reconstruct from scratch. And I know I said I wasn't going to do any roasting, but when they're comparing your bridge to Temple Run on the news, you really messed up.